What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Thompson Twins, and we're returning to the Big Trash album, 1989. Thank you once again to Phil. And the next track is Bombers in the Sky, which certainly gives us an image. I'm inclined to take this one more literally and in terms of actual military planes. Now, of course, there could be some figurative meaning, but yes, I wonder whether this might actually relate to some military conflict or at least the consequences of such bombing. So I'll see what I can catch on a first listen, but again, I wouldn't be surprised if this is a more straightaway meaning. Let's give it a listen. This is Thompson Twins, this is Bombers in the Sky, and it's from the 1989 album Big Trash. Tune. I like that one a lot. When it first started, I was thinking it almost reminds me a bit of mid-80s Simple Minds after they, I guess, went a bit more like synth/pop rock relative to some of their earlier stuff. But as it went along, that feeling or comparison faded a bit, and it's like, no, I mean, it's like a Thompson Twins tune, but it just has a bit more pop, a bit more energy to it. So, yeah, I really like that one. I do think there's maybe a political point being made. I mean, if you reference dirty politicians, at some point, like, I'm going to take that more literally. And then tiny little babies, I wondered if we're talking about, the victims of these bombings. I think, what was the rest of the line with the dirty politicians? It's something about Coca-Cola, maybe? I thought it could be coal. But yes, so I feel like Bombers in the Sky might indeed be literal, though up until the point of the Dirty Politicians line, I was thinking maybe it was actually more figurative and less literal than I expected. But I love the edginess of the Sonics. There's a real drive to it. The low end had some wicked energy. The percussion had a very strong pop to it. There was those little guitar flourishes had an electricity and edge to them, and then at the end there was a more wicked guitar solo bit. So sonically, I absolutely love that one. My feet were stomping to it, so it had again a real drive. Definitely one that I would immediately run back if I were just to get this album back in the 80s. I need to hear that one again. So yeah, and I enjoyed his vocals. Not big and long extensions, but just really had the same rough-edged energy that the rest of the Sonic atmosphere did. So yeah, that's a top one for me. Curious to hear what other people have to say and any lyrical interpretations, because again, I feel like the overall meaning or the full meaning was just out of my reach, even if there's some lines that I caught in part that made me think that this is perhaps literal, but also making a larger political or international point. So I mean, if you're talking about people are going to die and there's bombers in the sky, then it feels like it's dire whether or not it's more literal. So yeah, really enjoyed this one. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.